Hi everybody, my name is Laura Fife and I do these workshops each day to help people across the world with procrastination and creativity and to help us get into a regular writing practice. It's something I think lots of us have struggled with over lockdown, is just keeping our creativity ticking over. So I started these to help myself initially because I knew if I was accountable to other people then I would be more likely to do these writing workshops for myself as well. Today is now number 95 of 100 workshops. I can't believe we got to, we're now approaching 100 workshops. I thought I would struggle to get to 30, never mind 100. So thank you very much for being a part of that journey. Part of getting to that 100, these last 10, the countdown to 100 that I'm doing, these last 10, is sort of reflecting back on the beginning of lockdown and the sort of journey that we've gone on and maybe the things that we've learned since then. So one of the big things that came up at the start of lockdown was a young man called Joe Wicks. Now some of you might know Joe Wicks, some of you might even try a Joe Wicks workout. Those of you perhaps in other countries might not be as aware of who Joe Wicks is. He is a young man who does exercise videos, and he did exercise videos live at 9 AM each morning. And he's done that, I think, most of the way through lockdown, other than I think he had an injury. I think he broke his wrist or something ridiculous like that. And kept going. So, our prompt for today, for our 6-minute writing, is Joe Wicks. Again, you can take that whatever way you like. I will not be offended if you want to adapt it, if you want to do something along the lines of, indoor exercise. We've all had to find some way of keeping ourselves fit and healthy. But we haven't had to, but we might have wanted to. And I've certainly tried that as well, particularly in the first 2 weeks of lockdown when my little boy had a temperature, so we were very much on isolation and only stayed in the house or in the garden. So yeah, that was an interesting beginning to lockdown. Trial by fire, let's put it that way. So for your 6-minute Wellspring writing, remember the process is all about keep it going and keep it flowing. I like to write quite quickly. Ray Bradbury's advice, if you haven't read Zen and the Art of Writing, please do. It's wonderful. It's that man's enthusiasm for creativity was inspiring. That's Zen and the Art of Writing by Ray Bradbury. His advice is, in quickness is truth, and I do quite often find that if I'm writing very fast, that's when ideas come through that I hadn't even had a chance to think about, and it can be quite surprising. But equally, writing slowly, that can be useful as well, because sometimes writing fast doesn't always give your subconscious a chance to let these ideas coalesce that have been sort of floating around in the ether a little bit. So sometimes writing slowly can just help those come together and flow through you onto the pen, which is what we're trying to give our ideas a chance to do. It's about getting your own mind and your own head out of the way so that the ideas can just happen without you editing. So write. Whether you write fast or slow, just keep writing, no editing. You can always edit in the future. Okay? Your prompt is Joe Wicks. Take that whatever way you like. And your 6 minutes, I'll bring up my timer. Where is it? There it is. Okay? 6 minutes begins now. Okay, that is your 6 minutes up. It's been quite interesting to look at what Joe Wicks has done in terms of helping people every day and having been there for people every day to encourage them, and just so much, there's been so much generosity, and you know, he's done all that for free, and there's been so much generosity out there by people for other people within what has basically been a global crisis. So even though there's been a lot of challenges, there have been a lot of challenges and there's been a lot of struggle there, I think it shows something lovely about human nature as well. So that's one of the things I was reflecting on, as well as complete respect for him being so tenacious and just continuing on with his videos right the way through blood and sweat and tears and broken bones. That poor man, good on him. So salute to Joe Wicks for that. So that is day 95. We are heading up towards day 100. Remember that if you want to be a part of, have the chance to be a part of that giveaway, have the chance to have a one-to-one session with me to increase your creativity, decrease procrastination, and create a more regular writing practice, then please do pop a review on Facebook, on Amazon or on Audible, either of the services that I offer here or in one-to-one, or of my wee books, Wellspring and Magpie Mind, there as well. And if you enjoy the workshops that I do here, then you'll enjoy those books too, because I have all the tips that I give here in there, just written a little bit more eloquently than I do in the workshops that I do here, which are pretty much off the cuff. So thank you for being here and being happy to be at my own mercy of every whim that I have. So much appreciated. All the best, guys. Take care, keep safe, and I look forward to seeing you again. Happy writing, everybody.